Now, the call for suggestions of new names for a few airports around South Africa, including Port Elizabeth, has led to a march by the Khoi community in the city. Airports company South Africa, AXA, called on the public to suggest name changes to Cape Town, East London, Kimberley and Port Elizabeth's airports. The SABC followed a march by a small delegation of Khoi descendants to Port Elizabeth International, where they went to hand over their proposal.
David Stearman International Airport. This is the name change proposal of the Khoi and San people. Stearman was a Khoi chief and a political activist who fought against the Dutch and British colonial administration. These descendants marched from the South End Museum to Port Elizabeth International Airport to hand over their proposal to the AXA management.
Because we acknowledge him as our leader, not only a local leader, a national leader, he's also an international hero for us. So the reason why we chose David Stearman, Chief David Stearman, is because he is our chief. And he is one of the prominent leaders of the area that is now called Port Elizabeth.
The public has until midnight tonight to submit their proposals. This can be done via email, telephonically, or can be dropped off at any of the 4 airports. The ANC wants to rename the airport to Sipho Hashe Airport.
We're going to follow the guidelines and the rules that have been set out by the South African Geographical Names Council, which has a prescribed outline of how the name change process will go. So once that has been concluded, the name change of the airport will then be put forward. And I think it must be noted that AXA has no preferred name.
David Stearman was a symbol of resistance of the struggle of the Khoi San and embodies their cause. They feel they form part of a piece of history that will never be forgotten. Kim Daniels, SABC News.